Just off the bat, I'd say yes. Good morning. Well, today I've got a new addition. You can see it hanging on the wall over there. It's a vest, and I am going to convert the vest into traveling storage and eliminate the sling bag over there on the wall in the process. Let's see, it'll be a work in progress, and it's probably going to take a couple of attempts because I'll be putting things in and trying it on, and I'll keep you posted through the process. Okay, here we go. I'll start with the back pocket. It was a nice security pocket, and there is a comparable pocket like that in the vest. And in this one, I keep main thing, passport. And I have some foreign money that I've packed away. This is Indian rupees. I also have a reserve pack where I keep some euros, some pounds. In this case, I have Singapore $2 bills. Will be transiting through Singapore. I'll add some more. I'm also going to have some euros, more Singapore, India rupees. I always take a couple of checks along in case we get in a pinch, and I can write a check to someone I know and they can cash it when they come home. And just other strategies. Extra photos from when we get the passport photos. I try to get a few extras. I have the cards for the taxi drivers. These are incidental things. And then it might sound funny, I think this one's got a cookie residue or from donuts, but I keep a couple baggies, Ziploc bags, to put things in, and it's both for waterproofing and security. So those are just a few individual items. There is one issue with the passport. I've got a new passport, but India, they used to be 10-year visas, now they're 5-year visas. Sometimes your visa is in the old passport. So sometimes I don't need to anymore because I have a new one. But in that case, I bring the old passport even though it's been stamped, canceled. The old passport is still there and valid. So that's just a strange little thing. I suppose you could get it updated in the new passport, but I've never gone through that process. All right, we're into the inner pack here. And travel hankies. I love them. A few extra stray band-aids, probably wet wipes, sanitizing wipes, headphones. This is a nice pair of headphones that we use on our trip. This is one of those little cleaning glasses, rag, cloth, and comes in handy. Plus, when I have extra pairs that I take because I break them along the way, I fold them up and wrap them in it. Okay, in the side pocket, more hankies. And you can't have enough of them. A pack of hankies works just fine. Here's a button. This one was nice because it had slots to put pens and things, and even a comb. And my new vest will have that. An extra power cord. Sometimes we take two, and two different chargers, one for American and one for European. Typically on a 6-month trip we go through 3 or 4 chargers. I think it's probably because of the difference in the voltage or wattage in the different countries. All right, this is sort of health. These are emergency packets, and these are vitamin C packets that we've collected in the last 6 months preparing for the trip. I also bring other things like spirulina and some kind of immune builder, but that varies according to the trip, and they're relatively inexpensive overseas. So, all right, that one looks like 2 rupees. I think I had cleaned this out one other time, and I could put maybe 4 pounds in gross weight stuff in here. And also segregate things from our bag if we had to check a bag, or if I just didn't want it out of my sight. So it served well. Olga's gonna think about taking it. And, we got it from her son, and it's been very functional and fun to have. But now I'm gonna move into the vest. I'll be back. Okay, there's a spirulina, and we have powder when we're at home we use in the smoothies, but this is tablets for travel. This one is trifala, and it's a sort of like a healthy gut. I don't know how else to say it. It's nice, and we do notice that we stay healthier. Now we've got this is 2 12-packs of Starbucks instant coffees, but they're pretty good quality, and they don't take up a lot of space. And there are times, like in the Singapore airport, we can get hot water just on demand, and a hot cup of coffee is always good. So that's another item. I brought out the first aid kit. Here's a charger. It's got the USBs, 3 of them, and this is for Europe, and we also can use it for India. And Thailand, I think, might be a different one, but we'll find that out this trip. Arnica, it's a herbal kind of, it comes out in gel, and if you get a bruise or a contusion, something like that, it cuts down on the pain and eliminates the actual bruising. So we use a tube of this a year because I'm always knocking into something. So we're getting actually in the first 8 items. Toothpaste, Q-tips, masks, 3-in-1 antibiotic ointment. You can still get them at the dollar store if you have one in your area. I carry 2 COVID tests just as a kind of precaution now, and some more bandages, gauze type, Q-tips, extra toothpaste, and toothbrush. We buy that stuff when we're traveling, but I also carry it along with us. So you end up having keys. This is my wallet. I've reduced it down to the size of a little coin purse with a pocket for cards. On to the vest. It's a great vest. I guess I'll put it on and you can see. Came from a dear friend who's not traveling much anymore. And it's the one item that I did want before we leave on this trip, and I forgot to get when we were in California. And I haven't been able to find one here in Hawaii, so when my friend pulled it out of the closet, it was a real boon for me. So you see, it fits pretty good. It's cool. I can wear it with a t-shirt. Probably on the airline I'll wear a long sleeve tee. And all right, let's get started with it. The first pocket is the security pocket inside. It's Velcro lined, and the passport fits. So anything that I also want real secure, I probably will put there. Maybe I carry a placard. Let's see if I can find it. Well, I'll come back to it and post a picture. It's a little more than a sleeve. It's got some stability to it, and I put currency notes in there, unfolded. So they're easy to store, and they're more happy to take them in exchange when they look like they're new. So we leave the old notes home, and we bring new notes that there's no question about them, tears or marks and things like that, for exchanging money overseas. It's never been a big issue, but occasionally we've had to go 2 or 3 places because they didn't like the looks of our money. I take the old notes that we find and bring them home, and that's kind of my YouTube and eBay hobby. Okay, the vest. This was the next pocket that I liked. It's also Velcro, and I noticed immediately that my glasses could fit in there. Yay, maybe something else. Okay, the pockets, multi-various sizes, as you can see. Even with air, maybe earphone, ear plugs, something like that. It's a ring. This is the pocket that I used immediately when I got it. My little coin purse fits in it, and I think that's pretty secure. It's behind the pocket. And even the pockets have pockets. So this one is the size of, I'll just give you the example. That whole baggie fits in there. So that's one. There's another one just like it over here. And then on top of this one, there's no zip, but it's got two pockets, full size, behind the protected pocket. So, just to give you an idea, electronics, first aid, these are all things that won't have to go in the backpack, so that we can pass through our check with just the carry-on bag. 7 kilos is what we're going with this thing. I probably will take this out of the box and maybe put it in the baggie, something like that. So in case it does have a little whoopsie, then it will be contained to the bag. Okay. Look at that. Full toothpaste, toothbrush size pocket. And I just noticed this one, the zip here. Oh, and that is access to that pocket. Very good. Okay. This is pens. I've got a few for the trip. 4 actually. I've got a few of them already in my backpack. Okay, so it's Sharpie size, gives you an idea on the length, and a longer one with a cap. Let's see. I probably won't do that, but that'll work. Okay, now there's something on the back. Yeah. I haven't investigated it yet, but the back of the vest has an air vent and a slat, so gives it a little bit of protection on the back side, and a big pocket. Look at that. And what I thought I would put in here, yep, I do have it nearby, is my small shawl. In India, this would be a lady's shawl. It's about 2 meters, but it's not that wide, maybe 30 inches. But I don't use it as a shawl, I use it as a scarf. When it gets cool, or if it's hot, I put it over me at night. And it only costs a couple bucks. And it looks like it's found a spot. Go right in that pocket. There you have it. My shawl is packed in the back of my new vest. That might be a little back comfort on the airline too. Now on the inside of that, there's another pocket with a zip. Yeah, very secure, very discreet. I don't know whether I want coins flopping around, but maybe some reserved paper money. That's as good as a secret pocket. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on, stand up, and we'll take a snap and see how much more I can load in here before we go on the airplane. Okay, before we wind down, here's how it looks. Back panel, secure. I've added a few more items. A comb in this little pocket. A couple tea bags for one of our stops along the way. You might think it's funny, but wet wipes. We take them when we're traveling. That's just how that is. You don't always have what you need, but you can bring along a reasonable facsimile. And my bandana. It hasn't found a place yet, but I'm glad to have it. And I'll have to figure out where to put my phone. And there you go. We're about 4 weeks out now, and I'm sure there's more coming. I'll let Olga critique and that day.
Yeah, later that day.
Olga's gonna give me the critique and the update.
Yeah, well, so Daniel just moved out of the bag into the vest, obviously. Yeah. And I have already moved into the bag. And you'll see how absolutely personal these things are, because I don't pack what you pack, and you don't pack what I pack. So here we go. Let's see. So starting in the back, there's only one thing in here that, because I did already move in, and it's gonna be only one thing. It's hard to get out. Good. It's hard to get out. Money. I am, and we are dental tourists, and sometimes, always, you have to pay for it. So there's the money. Let's see. What did I do? Oh, this is the main compartment. And everything fit perfectly. What on earth is that?
Here comes yoga camp.
These are for handstands at the beach. I made these balsa wood inside. It weighs very little, and it's non-slip, and that's the plan. Yoga gloves. Here are all the shampoos, conditioners, that they always want to see, you know, in a plastic baggie. Bam, ready to go. Yoga strap and yoga blocks. That's my main compartment. So yeah, no, what do you call those little paper towel thingies? None of that. All right, I'll repack later.
Tissues?
Tissues, yeah.
I've got more if you need them.
No, thank you. I left them all at Talani's house last time I was there. I didn't use them. Okay. So this is identification papers and other stuff that I don't really use every day, but I have with me. Here's some important stuff, papers that I want. Address book and passport. So that's how I filled this part in. And let's see, I need to get used to all of this. Oh yeah. And then of course the phone still needs to go in there. That'll be in, you know, the last day, of course. I have some extra reading glasses, one reading glasses and one sunglasses reading glasses, which is really handy for when you are at the beach and you want to read a book and you don't have to,
or when I've sat on your old pair.
Or lose them, or yeah, I know. So that's it. Very, very simple. There's more. I have them still with me. We don't really wear them even on the planes anymore, but you never know if there's going to be a flare-up. It's good to have a couple with you because you can't always buy them anywhere you are. And why spend money if you have a couple laying around? So that's all I'm bringing you. Very simple, very contained, and everything else.
The bottom of the bag?
What do you mean? The bottom? I've been to it already. I've been to the back side. I've been to main compartment.
Where are your yoga blocks?
They're in here and out. I've already showed them. Yoga blocks.
Those are wood, those are hard, those are heavy. So that takes care of your 2 kilos, huh?
These I have decided I'm going to live without them. I was just bringing.
Sure.
Those are lighter, but they're huge. This really is good for the hands. And,
So that's your whole yoga
this
practice.
is my whole yoga practice in here.
Uh-huh.
It's wonderful.
You will still have a yoga mat.
Yeah. The pink one. Where are you? Where are you, baby? I finally decided on the pink one because it is lightweight. It's rubber, so I can take it to the beach and it won't get wet. And it rolls up to very, very small, weighs nothing. So that's
That'll
pretty-
take the space in your bag that you freed up.
Well, this is a separate thing that they are very forgiving about. I sling it over my shoulder, and they always, so far, have let me in with, which really means the trunk.
So you have a backpack, you have a sling bag, and you have the yoga mat.
Yeah, and in my pack.
Yeah, we know that. But that's going to be the 7 kilos.
Yeah,
This
is
one,
not okay.
the weight doesn't matter so much because it won't be counted.
This is not going to be
It
weight.
counts as like a purse.
Yeah.
And then wherever we get to wherever we are, we can reduce it for daily
You can
needs.
do however you want.
Now, can you give me a little critique on the vest?
Well, it was a little funny to watch because I wasn't here. I was at the beach, okay? I was at the beach. I was having a good day. And it was funny to watch because you have medicines and all kinds of stuff in there, like unbelievable. So, but that's
Well, I've been wanting one for a while,
you have.
and it just came to me.
It was yesterday from your dear friend. And yeah. So I haven't even really touched it yet.
Olga's really good at looking at pockets and realizing what works and what doesn't.
Yes, but now I would never do this. So, okay, but that's the beauty of being who you are. You're allowed to do it your way. I would never learn where what is. I would just go crazy going, which pocket is it, this, that, oh my God, I just have a hard time remembering. It's not simple.
Well, like I
It's
explained
simple.
earlier, this is for transit. This is for
Right.
travel. I won't wear this every day,
No.
but
This is
I
for
can
the plane.
I can stay within my 7 kilos for my bag and have some security. Okay, there's a break.